Hey everyone, James Lambert here. Hope this video finds you absolutely thriving in all areas of life and you're living with great passion, enthusiasm, positivity, peace and purpose. So I just wanted to pose the question, are you a man of your word? Is your word your bond? Is your word worth anything? Do you keep your word? I've always considered myself to be an old-fashioned man in many ways and a man of principle, a man of value. I've always stood by my word. It's enormously important, for truly in life we really only own a very few amount of things. Our possessions come and go. Ultimately everything turns to dust in the end, including ourselves. But what a man can keep in this life is his word. Hugely important to me, and I bring this up in this video because increasingly what's come to light and to my attention is how few people consider their word to be worth any value at all, but how few people break it so simply, so easily. And it can be, someone says, oh, I'll call you in such and such a time, and don't. Oh, I'll meet you at the gym or the restaurant, at the office, such and such a time, and then they don't. People that say I'll do something for you and then conveniently forget. Now, as I say, lest this be misunderstood, does stuff occasionally being the prerogative word, come up that inhibits someone from being able to keep their word? Of course it does. Of course it does. That happens. But of course, truth be told, that happens infrequently. And if a man or a woman consistently breaks their word or their promises, then unfortunately you'll know them by their actions. They've betrayed themselves. So it's not a one-off. It's not, oh, the car's just broken down or a family member's been taken ill. Sure, that happens, but that's a rarity. And so again, I pose the question, are you a man of your word? Is your word your bond? And now don't get too despondent if it's not, because again, this is what's so beautiful about the work I encourage. Positive transformation is available to each and every one of us right now, in the present moment, which again in truth is all we got. So just make up your mind today to show up, to keep your promises, to respect yourself and the words you speak, to honour yourself and others' time. So when you say you'll do something, do it. Whether it's a deadline with an exam or a bit of work, whether it's keeping an actual appointment with someone physically in a cafe or meeting, start showing up. Treat yourself and others with more respect. Keep your promises. Be a man of your word. And this, I think, it's such a huge thing. It really is. And people often do this comparison game, or the small things, the big things. You realise they're all important. And so it creates a foundation of integrity. When you keep your word, and moreover, you do. You show up on time and you do your best to keep your promises. This integrity, it builds an impregnable fortress upon which other things can be built. Because when you start keeping your promises to others, you can start keeping the promises to yourself. So when you say, I'm going to work out 3, 4, 5 times this week, you start being about your business. You're a man of your word. You keep your promises. When you say, I'm going to see my son or daughter this weekend, you show up. No BS excuses. You do it. When you say you're going to do that over time, you show up. When you say, I'm going to be there on time for that person, you're there on time. Be a man of your word. Anyway, I hope this has been of value. As always, if you've watched this far, thank you for your time and attention. Much respect to you. Thank you for your support. Please do like the video, comment. I'll reply to them all personally. share the video, subscribe to the channel, help me continue building a beautiful legacy of positivity and motivation to men all over this beautiful world. And please join me if you see I've now start attaching a PayPal donation button, so you can actually in turn bless me if you have been any way positively impacted with this video or any of my previous others, numbering some over 600 now on YouTube. So yeah, and thank you for that, because you are directly contributing to the support of the movement, of the positivity and the spread of my work to the men that need it. So thank you. Look after yourself and take care. Bye for now.